What's up, everyone? Ryan here, and I'm back with another College Football 25 Dynasty Mode Series video. And my journey as the head coach of the Kentucky Wildcats continues today, and what a dream start this has been. Today, we have a huge Week 13 matchup of the 2024 season. Number 5 ranked Kentucky Wildcats going into Texas to face the Longhorns. The Longhorns are sitting with a record of 5-5. They're 3-3 in the SEC. This is a matchup that has not occurred since 1951. This is a matchup that has happened one time in the history of college football, September of 1951, and Texas won that game against Kentucky 7-6. So Texas is now in the SEC for the first time. So, of course, Oklahoma is as well. This is going to be a really tough matchup. I'm really excited for this one. It is an away game, and I want to point this out. In this game, I have never took down Texas in Texas. They beat me every single time. I've had close games with them in this game in Texas, but I've never won against them. That changes today. Thank you all so much for all the support on this series. If you get some enjoyment, drop a like. It really helps these videos and really helps the channel. Subscribe for more. And if you want more college football content, I also have a full Road to Glory career mode series where Rhett Gamer is the quarterback for the Minnesota Golden Gophers. So if you want to tune into that series, it has been so much fun. And the day after this video goes live, you will see the regular season finale where the Golden Gophers are going to try to take down Wisconsin in Wisconsin with a possible chance to make the college football playoffs. I will have timestamps in the description for you all below. You can jump around wherever you want in today's episode. We're going to go through, of course, the top stories and then go into the game, and then we'll have recruiting later in the video. We only have one game left in the season after this one. The Week 14 matchup, of course, the rivalry game, the Governor's Cup between Kentucky and Louisville. The good news is that's in Lexington, Kentucky this year. So yes, our final game of the season will be at home. And then, of course, the college football playoffs. That's right. We are the 5th ranked team. You better believe we're likely to win the SEC. Hopefully I didn't speak too soon. But yes, we're going to win the SEC this year. So yes, let's do this. So taking a look at the top stories of last week, Utah got beat by Colorado. So Colorado was 23 ranked going into that game. Utah was number 4. Colorado wins 27-19, moving to 15th in the nation. Utah drops to number 10 in the nation there. And then, of course, the updated top 25. Oregon is at the top. Michigan, number 2. Ohio State, number 3. Miami, number 4. Kentucky, number 5. I personally think that we should be number 4 and maybe even number 3. But I know that Michigan and Ohio State's had a really tough schedule as well. But wow, I want to be number 1. Oregon, I did look at Oregon's schedule, and it is a really tough one. They're playing some great football this year, but so are we. You have Oklahoma State 6, Alabama 7, Syracuse number 8, Oklahoma number 9, and Utah 10. Syracuse really surprises me. They're sitting 9-1. Like, what in the world? They're sitting 8th in the nation? What is Syracuse doing over there this season? That is absolutely insane. Georgia is number 14. So they're having a down year for Georgia football. Now, they're still sitting 14th ranked. They've had a really tough schedule, but they are still in the top 15. And then the last team in the top 25 is Stanford, sitting 6-4 on the season. These top 25s are all over the place. They're so variable between dynasties and seasons, and it adds a lot of excitement, right? Because you see teams like Syracuse, number 8. It's like, what in the world is happening out there? And Nebraska with a big upset over USC. USC falls to 19th in the nation, losing to Nebraska 31-26 in front of their home fans. That is a tough loss. And it looks like last week, Ohio State was in a battle against Northwestern and barely won by 2 points, 44-42. What a game. And Jason Moore for Ohio State had a huge game. 5 tackles, 1 sack, and 4 tackles for loss. And it is time for the huge Week 13 matchup. The Kentucky Wildcats going into Texas. This is our first SEC matchup between Kentucky and Texas, a game that has not taken place since 1951. Let's crush Texas today. It's going to be a tough environment to play in. This team has played great on the road this season. All we have to do is get momentum early, just like we've done this whole season. Get forced turnovers. Let's not make any mistakes. Let's play a great football game today, everybody. I am fired up for this matchup. I've been waiting for this one. This one's going to be so much fun. Let's do this. And I believe we're going to just wear our default away uniforms that we've been wearing. I don't want to change anything up here. You have the 88 overall Texas Longhorns, 87 offense and 89 defense against the 84 overall Kentucky Wildcats, 84 offense and 85 defense. But the Texas Longhorns, they've had some injuries this season. They have struggled so far in the SEC, 3-3 in the SEC and 5-5 in the season. You better believe Texas is frustrated with the way they've been playing, and they're looking to take down the number 5 team in the nation, but we are not going to let that happen. Let's go ahead and dive on in.
Austin, Texas, home to technological and cultural advances, but for everything going on in this city, the hub is bathed in burnt orange, and it is DKR and the Texas Longhorns. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on another SEC rival, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
These environments are incredible. I am so fired up. Look at Ryan Gamer on the sideline, getting the team fired up. Ryan Gamer leading Kentucky to 10-0 in his first head coaching job in college football. Are you kidding me? Come on.
Kentucky about to kick off to get things underway.
Wow, I love this game.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. So the Texas Longhorns offense will start this game off. And here he comes, just jogging onto
Going
the
with
field.
2 wide receivers set.
Fast,
Let's put the blitz on him.
Of everybody in this crowd, Jesse.
Well, this is a special player. All eyes in the stadium on this guy. And David, you know the defense, they're going to have to find a way to try to slow this guy down.
And he's going to touch it every single play. He'll be the main focal point.
He's loose. The 30, the 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Longhorns! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
What a way to start this game offensively. You find the matchup you like, you put it in his hands, and he does the rest. The defense looks like they were sleepwalking out there to start this game. One play, they go the distance to score a touchdown. This defense better wake up.
Maxwell Harrison, we are not playing two-hand touch here in Texas. This is tackle football. Wake up. What a play call from Texas. You have to give it to them. Home field advantage playing out. Maxwell Harrison, make our star player. That is a huge missed tackle. That you can't do that. That is a terrible tackle. An arm tackle.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
Good play call from Texas. They
went
big. Texas Longhorns say, "Welcome to Texas, Kentucky." I don't like that welcome very much. Look at Ryan over there on the sideline. He doesn't even wear a headset, no clipboard. I don't know how he does it. He's old school. He's an old school coach.
Executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Let's play some football, Kentucky. Wake up. Toughest, eighth ranked toughest place to play.
These guys right here, they are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Let's play smart.
Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road.
Tough throw from Brock Vandegrift there. It was open. He's got to make that. I'm going to go.
Look out.
I'm going to go tight end angle.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start.
I'm looking at the tight end here. Don't force anything crazy.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He'll pull it down and run.
What a read.
Gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down.
This environment is insane. I can barely hear a thing right now. This is electric.
From the gun, the running back has it. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the
Gun
tempo,
drive,
run the
touchdown
football,
to
be
Dane
consistent,
Key. I like
let
it.
that defense physically meet the challenge.
After picking up a couple,
Our team is so rattled. Look at the composure right now. Only Brock Vandegrift has good composure right now.
On the run, it's Vandegrift. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes.
I think we're
falling
going
all over the
slot
place. They're
corner,
trying to
looking
hit
for
you. That
Macklin.
time, the pressure got to him, and it forced the incompletion.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw. They're trying to get to it. And that pressure just engulfed
Nobody
him.
open.
A sack for this defense.
Well, there's a the short route was open, but
dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options. And
it wasn't. Remember, 1-2 reads. I rarely hit the 3rd read. I did 2 reads. I did the in, the out, and then the in on the right side, and then my 3rd read is too late at that point. I keep it simple. No, nothing fancy here. When I start doing 3 or 4 reads, we're in trouble.
For the fair catch and hauls it
As
in
you all
just
know.
shy of the 30. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense.
We
They
keep it
pushed
simple
this defense
with
with
Brock
an
Vandegrift.
explosive
Nothing
passing
fancy.
play for a score last time out. Let's
Come
see
on,
if they
team,
go
wake
right
up.
back at 'em. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter.
Good job, good job.
Pick up a 4. Good run to get it out to the 34.
Small game.
I don't know if we'll blitz him anymore.
He's gonna run the
Ryan Gamer has nightmares. He's going to have nightmares about blitzing Texas.
You got to do a lot of this.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6.
Good run
Really
defense.
nice stop there from this senior leader.
Okay, what do we do? What do we do? Do you want to win or do you want to lose, Ryan? Let's go cover 2, hard flat. We are going to press. We're going to play inside. Or we're going to intercept this. I'm going to be the linebacker.
From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella.
What a hit.
And they gave him no chance to
Come
get loose,
on.
and they force a 4th down.
That's
They
Kentucky
get the
football right
completion,
there.
and that's one thing, Jesse. If you're going to get this guy on the ground, you better come in to make the tackle like you mean it.
Man,
That's how
that
you
was a
bounce back.
heat-seeking missile coming in there. He knew he had a lot of work ahead of him with that big fella making the catch. Nice tackle.
That's how you put the hit on him right there.
Running it back, it's Brown.
What a juke from Brown, that first juke. That was incredible. That is a huge defensive stop. What a tackle there on by the defensive back.
And the big blue offense takes the field.
Let's run the ball.
That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
If this is a blitz, it probably is.
Find a little balance between the run.
We can't audible anyways.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a
Oh,
spark. It just
train
takes
him.
one play to get this thing
What a
picked up
juke.
and going.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the
I
offense.
keep meaning to make a playbook. I just haven't done it yet. I say that every day.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Okay, if we're going to go standard pass, we're going to go close wide seam. One of my favorites.
And there's no way to cut at all for that back.
I'm looking at Dane Key for a first down.
No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
Looking downfield, it's Vandergrift.
That's a good
And
play
this
on the
is
ball.
going to be incomplete on third down.
I think we go for
Third and
this.
short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter.
No,
You're trying
what
to
are we
get
on the
ball in your hand
44-yard line? That
quickly,
would give
but the
them
timing
incredible field
completely
position.
off there for the offense and the
Away, no shot, right? If we're home, we go for this. Away, there's no shot.
Kentucky sends out the punting unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
Barry, we need a great punt.
Fourth
pretty
down,
good.
and the punt team sends it the other way. Fair catch was called for, but there is a flag on the play.
He
and
didn't
we'll
even
have
touch
to
him.
sort it out. A special teams penalty cost the D 15 yards as we start this drive.
Jerry is our special teams coach. Jerry, what are you doing over there? You know you're supposed to tell the coverage team to hold up. I honestly thought he did hold up, but what do I know?
Crazy. Was fourth down, now first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Golden. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down.
Wow, they're good.
I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Fast motion from the offense. Handoff to the single running back.
Let's go.
And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting?
I'm going to do Tampa 2, but I'm going to show a cover 0.
They
Throw him
got
off a
nothing
bit.
on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Using his legs, it's Baxter. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
They are throwing this. It says, there's a chance, but what we're going to do, we're going to go cover 2 hard flat. We're going to show cover 0. We're going to press. We're going to play inside. And I'm going to be a linebacker.
2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again?
Get outside, Maxwell. What are you
He's got
doing?
1st down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Maxwell's been incredible this entire season. What is he doing out there today?
Of course, someone was going to break a long one. They'd just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first.
It's the away. I'm telling you, the home field advantage in this game is tough. It's really tough.
Power football with the run.
Yes, pick up the ball.
Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down.
Yes!
And this defense gets the ball
Let's
back.
go, Walker. Are you kidding me? Kentucky Wildcats football, everybody. Big time hit. Was that Jackson who made that hit? Afari Jr. made the hit. Are you kidding me? Came up as a strong safety and just put the hurting on him. Wait, Walker did that. It said Afari Jr. We want to watch that. It says Afari did it. But let's see. It was. Look at that hit stick. Home right with the shoulder on the ball. And then Walker picks it up. That's huge. Are you kidding me? You know, that's how you get some momentum back. Let's go. This Kentucky defense has been incredible all season, and they continue. Oh, that's a big play. Let's run a screen. That is a massive play.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. They're setting up the screen. Hard running there.
Sumo is slow.
And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter.
Should have cut that in. Hindsight's 20/20 though, right?
Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period.
I'm just trying to not turn the ball over. I need some coffee. I don't know about you all. This is stressful. Playing away in this game is so stressful. We have 14 yards. We only had one drive, right?
Now to see if these guys
Or maybe
can get
two.
back in the game as we open
It's
the
so
second
stressful.
quarter.
I'm going to do a draw. Throw them off. Look who's winning the SEC. Alabama in second.
We'll start the quarter offense, about to snap it on second down. They'll try to pop the draw. He's knocked
It seemed
down in
like
the
a
backfield.
very
He'll lose a
poorly
couple.
executed draw, in my opinion.
Back had nowhere to go with the football. He was tackled right away for a loss.
This is going to be a first down.
They've got some work to do.
To Barry on
this
Brown,
third and
probably.
long from the 40.
Maybe Macklin.
Looking to throw, it's Vandergrift.
Couldn't get it off.
Drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Kentucky
was
will
open.
be forced to punt.
Wow, it was open. Okay, it's all right. Shake it off, team. Come on. Shake it off.
Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the.
We don't play football 'cause it's
Now
easy.
forcing the fourth down.
They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. And here comes the Texas
Maxwell
offense back on
Harrison
the
has
field.
10
That
interceptions,
last drive
leading
and the
college
turnover,
football.
not what you're
That's
looking
incredible.
for when you have the lead, Jesse.
He missed a big play earlier in this game. I think the Tampa 2 is really throwing this Texas team off.
Playmakers to go and win this game, so it's just a matter
Showing
of
cover 0 and
executing
running a
right.
Tampa 2 seems to be
Executing
working.
better, understanding I still got the lead. Put a drive together here and build on that lead.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Golden.
Good play.
He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
Now,
Nice completion here
let's
to this
throw him
wide
off with
receiver.
man.
You're
We're going to
see
go
this
cover
receiver line
2
up in
men.
different spots
Where
all
is
over
cover
the
2
field
men?
all game long.
There it is. Well, let's go
Defense has
cover
got to keep
1
their eye on
linebacker
where this
spot.
guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Let's put Jackson on the spy.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has
2 yards.
A ton
That's
of
a
pride. They
good
wanna
play.
Come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough.
I'm not
push
gonna
there on
blitz
that run
again.
play to pick up the first.
I'm going to zone blitz. Will Buck 3
The
press.
offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Right back to the well. Not a whole lot of
Good
room
defense.
there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
They're not going to run it again. Let's go. We've been running a lot of cover 2. Let's do cover 1 hold. We're going to show cover 2, but we're going to run a cover 1.
This is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Quick handoff.
What a play.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Oxidine with a
Great job of
huge
containing by
tackle.
this defense. And in order to do that,
Now we
end
run
man on the
a
line of
cover-
scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point.
Cover
and
4,
force the football back
and
into
we play the
traffic.
sticks.
That's exactly what happened there.
They've
And
got
we
a good
play
chunk of ground to
inside.
cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Back to pass. It's Ewers. Gonna try to
good
pop
screen
one on the
call.
screen. Powers
Way
through
to
the
bust it
defender.
up. Number 10
They hope
is
to be
playing
able
with
to
so
pick up
much
enough
heart
after
today.
the catch, but a
Are
good
you kidding
stop
me?
leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good
That's
job by the
2
defense being
3rd down
physical,
stops
understanding
by
the
number
situation
10.
in the game. The ball's
That is
gonna
how
come
you
out
play
quick. You know that.
a defensive
He'll make
back
the tackle,
position, everybody,
force the
right
fourth
there.
down.
That's how you play a defensive
And the
back. You
Longhorns
come up, you
will
take on
line
the
up to
block,
punt
you
it
shed the
away.
block, you make the
This will be
tackle.
the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work.
I feel like my most improved thing in this game has been defensive play calling. I'm not going to say I'm
Kentucky has it
perfect.
back, and the big blue offense takes the
I
field.
never will be, but it's been pretty good. Now this defense here in Texas is nuts.
Well, Reese, you know how much I love punters and kickers. Like, you don't want to see them.
We allowed that one
Those
big
are
play
not
on
guys that you
defense
want
and then
to
have
see
been
on the field.
great ever
You want
since.
to do something else and be a little bit more productive offensively.
Good run,
I think
good
David,
run.
on this drive, the quarterback's just got to settle
How do you all
down.
feel about a
These
play
last few
action?
drives, looks like he's seeing ghosts. We've seen him force the football. He's missed a couple throws. He needs to just take a deep breath.
How do you
and
all
play
feel like
within
a
himself.
play action touchdown to Barry on Brown?
Offense set on 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw.
Pass
And
interference.
it's incomplete, but there's a
Holding.
flag in the backfield. Let's
Wishful
see who the
thinking.
call's on.
Come on, Kentucky.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. So after the penalty, a little extra ground to cover on first down. The snap sets up the throw.
What a catch. Not a good throw from Brock, but what a catch.
Man,
Macklin.
I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in.
Let's throw him
You can
off
see
with
it from
a
7 yards out, making that play, laying
draw.
out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
This offense has a second down play. Now they'll run the draw.
Good play call.
He's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
What do we do now, though?
This defense has got to get better at tackling in the open.
Let's line up for a run, and we may audible.
Have fun with that.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. And he's brought
Should have
down
spun there.
after a nice gain.
If we spin, it might have been a
Who says
touchdown.
You can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
You know, it's so
We'll take 3 yards any day. We don't need to have a fancy offense. We haven't had a fancy offense all season.
Success like that, running the football on first down.
Let's go bench, switch, gun stack.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
I don't like it. I like that better.
Trying to surprise him with the pass. Quickly complete.
Beautiful. What a route by Dane Key.
But a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
The question is, what coverage were they in? Cover 4 quarters. If we catch them in a cover 3, this could
Kentucky
be
back at it with a fresh set of
perfection.
downs.
If we catch them in a man or cover 2, it's a touchdown.
Dropping back, it's Vander. A shot toward the end zone. And it was
We caught him in cover
for a
2.
chunk play, but the long
I
pass
should have
is
beamed it
incomplete.
instead of lob it. I should have beamed it right in between the safety and the cornerback in the flats.
I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
Let's do a slot corner. We're not going to hit the normal out route here that I usually hit Macklin. We're going to hit the actual designed play, probably the tight end.
Couldn't connect on
Yep.
first down, now back to the air.
Because that's what that play is designed to, but I like to throw it to Macklin on that, or Brown.
Ever since they
Let's go
invented
play
the
action.
forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the
We
first
want an
down.
inside
I think it's
zone.
because the tight ends
Play
have
action
so much
read.
versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, if the quarterback's patient, most of the time, that drag route's going to
What a route. Look at that downfield blocking from Brown and Macklin. That's Kentucky football right there. On U of K. Let's go, baby.
We need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
You got to remain calm, you know? You got to remain calm. Whew, that was nerve-wracking. Brown with a huge block. Same with Macklin. That was some great football right there. Oh, my. Oh. Playing away is so stressful in this game. It is so stressful.
Smashes it through for the
We have ourselves a
PAT.
ball game,
And
everybody.
let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Tennessee is on top, but it's not like Peyton Manning or T. Martin are playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by just 1 over UTEP.
Let's go. We haven't ran a cover 3 blitz yet. Let's go nickel 3 over, overloads 3 seam.
Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The
Show
offense
blitz.
lining up for a first down play.
Just kidding.
He's gonna pass.
I changed my mind with Hardaway. Did you see that?
Throw that one in there.
Ended up
He's
playing it
there to
as
make
a
the
zone.
stop,
Let's go
but the
Tampa
damage
2.
has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Looking to move it through the air.
That's a pick. Let's go, done! Huge mistake. They thought we were in man.
Close in on him after a good
He's sitting in a zone there and played it to perfection. I believe, or maybe he thought it was a cover 2. Because if you all think about it, that cornerback on that side was supposed to play the flats, right? Now, there's nobody else in the flats there, so he runs with them. I think what the quarterback saw, the quarterback did see a cover 2, right? And that should have been open in a cover 2, but our defensive back what number is done? That's number 10 again. He's single-handedly leading this defense.
And now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator,
we still got to play football, don't we?
Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Always one time. Ryan, you still got to call a timeout. Ryan Gamer, what are you doing on the sideline? Wake up, Ryan. Okay. Let's play some football. No more live stories, but all I'm going to say is Dunn is the player of the game. 2 third-down stops and then an interception. He faked him out. He faked out the quarterback there.
The back goes in motion.
That was amazing.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive.
We caught him in perfect coverage for that play. Beautiful.
And he was loose and in the open field and on his way.
Okay, let's go strong flood.
Love to see the
touchdown to Macklin.
Quarterback to work the middle of the field.
And he's got so much confidence in his own arm talent to be able to get that football.
What a catch!
Touchdown Wildcats.
The transfer from North Texas is getting it done on the field today in Texas.
You want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
What a throw on the run. Dangerous throw, and just what a catch. That's a touchdown in the NFL as well. He's ready to play on Sundays, I can tell you that. What a catch.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
What a game. Get your coffee, whatever you're drinking. Cheers. You know why? Dunn is why. Yes, doing a good job calling defensive plays, but Dunn is getting it done.
The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. He thought about bringing
I'm so impressed with Dunn on the quarterback position today. He is dominating. He's busted up 2 third-down plays and is just playing incredible football.
Before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some
good tackle
right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey,
now
listen,
this is when we start running a cover 4. We can line up cover 0 if we want to. We probably shouldn't. We need to get rid of the cover 0 show because it's going to mess us up.
It's yours.
Yeah, we need to do a default shell and cover 4.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots.
That might be the worst ran cover 4 I've ever seen. Kentucky. What were you all doing on that one? That is what a cover 4 is supposed to stop.
I can't give him these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit.
I'm going to be safety. No, that's a bad idea. Everybody got real nervous there. Wait, did you say you're going to play safety, Ryan? Yeah, let's do cover 6.
That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it.
What a tackle, Jackson. 1A. We're not doing blitz. Let's do Tampa 2. Play inside.
They'll try to get it through the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bond. They get him down with this
18 seconds. Come on. Cover 3.
Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to pass. He makes a grab. They'll use it.
If that's a Tampa 2 or Tampa 2, that's an interception. Okay. 9 seconds left. They're probably going to throw it.
Running out of time.
They might run it. That's why we're in a 3-4 right now.
To put some points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on second
Great
down.
coverage. Great coverage. Lock it down.
Just
Yes.
had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
They're doing field goal. Let's block it. That's a great defensive stop.
Go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy.
Good kick.
to handle. Never a doubt.
We got ourselves a ball game, YouTube. That's a smart coach first half. I'm very proud of Ryan Gamer. Ryan Gamer coached a great game. You know, if you're not familiar with Ryan Gamer, the virtual athlete on the channel, he's led the Seahawks to multiple Super Bowls, has won multiple MVPs. He's never won a championship, never won a Super Bowl in the NFL, but is looking to win the SEC championship and national championship in his head coaching career here.
Final few seconds and not allow them to answer.
He's going to make his return to NFL in Madden 25. Don't you all worry. He'll be back in the world of NFL. Maybe not at quarterback, though.
Here and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
They're scouting Ryan at wide receiver. We'll see what happens.
In Austin today. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best.
Maxwell did a two-head touch right there.
And with that, let's get
Maxwell
back to
thought
our
here in
fellas at
Texas they
DKR.
played two-head touch football on that first play of the game. That was a great play call from Texas, though. Like, you have to give it to him. Like, that's a beautiful play call. I hate it, but it is very well executed. But we should have made the tackle. That's our best defensive player. Well, Walker's our best defensive player, but Maxwell has 10 interceptions on the season.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They didn't, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football away.
Let's go mesh halfback corner to the right.
It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him, so I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Fires on the move. He's open on the right. You're not getting him on the ground.
What a play. A bad throw from Brock Vandegrift, but Traynell makes a huge catch.
Before he's finally hauled down.
That's what's so scary.
I'm going to go my favorite play, single back slot corner.
That can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
He got stuck on the line. RB's wide open. That was my third read. I usually don't throw it on the third read. Rarely ever. And I stopped myself, but I should have threw it. 1-2 reads. 1-2 reads. I hold myself to that role in this Dynasty mode.
But the defense said,
Just trust me, whenever I'm playing outside this Dynasty mode, whenever I don't make 1-2 reads, I throw interceptions for touchdowns. About 4 a game.
Gonna run it. It's Traynell.
Not 4, but
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll
okay.
be a loss of 3.
So here's what we're gonna do.
linebackers in today's football, obviously,
We're gonna go shotgun.
They gotta play in space more.
We're gonna go
Cover
bench
fast guys
switch.
out on the perimeter.
We are
How about
hitting.
this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole.
And whatever they did on first and second
I don't
down,
know.
don't do that anymore. Third and very long.
They can't
coming
hear
up.
the route. Well, we got to go with the play.
Looking downfield, and he needs a
Nobody
burst.
blocked.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to
We didn't have any time for that play to develop at all.
So let's give the
We had to take a sack, right? And unfortunately,
outstanding job in the back end in coverage.
like we got hit by our own player on that one, did it not?
QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it. That allowed the pass
No,
rush to get to
okay.
him, and that created
That was
a
a
turnover.
weird hit.
The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field.
All right.
They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes
Pick
down
it.
to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field. Stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line. So they just need to be a little bit
Now
more
let's hit him with the
crisp
Tampa 2, but show man again. We were just man, right? Let's show him cover 0, but we're not running cover 0.
Now when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Wide receiver shows motion. Caught in the backfield, it's Bond.
Maxwell's struggling today. You wonder if he has some wear and tear. We can look.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why
Press,
the ball's
play
coming out of his
underneath.
hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
No wear and tear.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert.
That's a
through the
great
air.
screen.
Caught in the backfield. It's goal.
If we're in man there,
Gives him
they
a
don't
little
get it.
shake, and he's got some room. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk
So
explosive
they're
plays.
gonna
The
want us to
defense
be in a Tampa 2
finally
again.
able
We're
to
gonna
make
go
the
cut.
stop.
We're gonna go man.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Let's go. Cover 3 has too many weaknesses at this point. Let's go cover 2 man.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first
Play
down
inside.
without getting it into the end zone.
We need a big time play here. Come on, Big Blue Nation.
Ground with the back. And they
We know
try
Big
to
Blue
move
Nation
this
back there in
defense,
Lexington.
and
I know they're
that
not here
is
tonight.
happening.
Some of them made the trip. We know Big Blue Nation's going wild in Lexington tonight.
Part of that is their
We got to
ability
fill that
stop
energy.
top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping
Cover
the
3
rush,
Sky.
and that really helps
Cover
them
3
out
Sky will
down
work
here in the
fine
red
here.
zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
Not on the screen, it
Pass to the
won't.
left, trying to get it to the marker. Touchdown, Texas! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
That's a weakness of the
And
cover 3,
defense
right?
has to be able to do a
Unfortunately.
better job on the back end, tackling this receiver and keeping him out of the
Texas is playing a good game. We're playing a good game too. Like we're playing good. You got to make a choice there. You're gonna run a cover 2. You're gonna stick to man. Usually I run a cover 2 or man there. Wanted to switch it up because they've seen us the entire game. I think cover 3 would have got them if it was a pass. Like it was a pass, but you all know what I'm saying. Not a screen.
But unlike the days of Nealand and Fulmer and Majors, this has not been a blowout today in Knoxville. They're up by 4 over UTEP. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
Gun drive.
It's a nice game, but the big theme here is
It's a levels concept on the right. It's not showing the right play.
Very one-dimensional. They're just not being physical enough at the point of attack.
Got his man quickly. Gets it out to the 38-yard line.
What about a screen to Barryon Brown?
That was a nice pickup running the
Not
drag
gonna work.
route and finding
I
that
might.
quiet
We're gonna
soft
try.
spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against
Nope.
man
It was
coverage,
in
they work
man.
against
It would have
zone
been
too. If you
dangerous.
Find the soft spot, the quarterback gets it to him early. He can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been.
I want to go
beat
slot
by control.
corner.
He's
I'm
been
going to
hit,
look at the tight end
sacked a bunch
first.
of times already,
And Macklin
and
might be
another
open on the
kick.
short side of the field
I'm
here.
literally looking at my offensive line and
Nope.
like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance.
Now
to
we go
fix it back.
close wide seam.
A nice job by
And
the
we're
defense
looking
there,
at
tackling
Brown
the
coming
catch
across
and
the middle. I
smothering
will
the
look
tight
at
end.
Key.
They know
That's my
this
second
offense is
read,
gonna
but
try to
definitely
find
looking at
him
my
in the passing
at
game
Brown
in
first.
a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Beautiful 1-2 read.
That'll
First
get
read
the
wasn't
job
there.
done and
Second
move the
read,
chains, and they'll
quick
mark
throw.
the ball at the 45. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right.
They're strong. and
Our
they're
offensive
strong.
line is not getting as much
Defensive
push
tackles,
as they usually do.
they're strong. They're such big jokers. in the
This
middle
Texas
where
defense
they
is
just lock out
tough.
Those offensive linemen and running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance.
Wait a
When you
second.
got that
What about
300+
Cadis
pound guy
straight up the field?
wrapping you
Oh,
around the
can
shoulder
he
pad,
see it?
You tend to go to the ground
Maybe.
pretty quick.
No.
Now he's going to glide away from pressure. The quarterback scrambled
Just was
around
trying
with the
not to get a
defense
big,
able
like
to
a
scramble
big
him and
loss.
turn it into a sack.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now
Okay, we are going slot corner. We've ran this play a lot, hitting different receivers. What I'm going to try to do here is hit Brown coming across the middle. Maybe Macklin.
Scanning the field, it's Vandergrift. He's going to take off. And he's going to be
so close.
First down. He tried to get it on his own.
Okay. Okay, we go for it.
They'd be looking at a 53-yard field goal from here.
We're not going to make a 53-yard field goal. I can tell you that right now. I can tell you that right now.
Guys, it is Texas who holds the
Everybody
lead.
shook
And
their
as we
head.
switch
Yes,
into
look at
the
the
field,
bull.
let's take a quick look at
Just
the
hanging
national
out.
rankings.
Oh, you all better believe it. Everybody shook their head. Yes, there's no way I make that field goal. No shot.
One more period.
The odds of me making that field goal are 0 to none, right? There's no shot. I can't even make an extra point. Come on, team. That's wide open. Is that really the formation they're going to hit us with here?
Try to get it on the ground.
Thank you, Texas.
Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down.
Did they think we were going to
That
throw?
conversion sets a tone, but that's also really part of their MO. They're going to go for it on 4th and short.
Yeah, it's a body blow, and it's demoralizing. It's a good point, Reese. When you go for it like that and you go get it, you're essentially telling the opponent, look, you can't stop us. Next time we get in a similar situation, we're going to do the exact same thing, and there ain't nothing you can do about it.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Gotta be focused.
Now they're going to throw it. Buying some time as he moves left. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out.
Hold on to the football, right? You all know the play. We are going slot corner. We are hitting the tight end on the short side of the field.
Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
To throw, it's Vandergrift. Tight end finds
Love that play. Love that play. Come on.
After the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So now the opportunity with a touchdown.
This is so
to take the
nerve-wracking.
lead. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and
75. What are you doing?
goal. So you get stuffed on 1st down, and now you have the offensive coordinator thinking a little bit.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to throw it now in this second play. But what are we going to see defensively? Now that they know we're throwing, might they
We've
blitz
been
us?
running
Do I have to
the
lean more
tight
into
end
the
on an
There's a
in.
real cat and mouse
What
game
if we
going
have
on
them
right
go
now between these
out
two
on a
coaches.
tight end angle and then cut back in to see if we can catch them sleeping?
Now a 2nd and long coming.
Wait, what is this throw icon, though?
He's looking
Hey.
to throw. And that pass will be
Good try, good try.
jarred loose
Okay.
on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
How about touchdown slot
Big
corner?
tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell it extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making
We're
the
not
hit.
throwing an interception.
Just
If it's
lodging the
not
football
open, I am
at
not
the
throwing
same
it.
time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Dances away from the heat.
Yes! Dane Key! Brock Vandegrift! I spun out the opposite way. 1-2 reads. First read wasn't open. I looked at Dane Key the rest of the way or I was going to run it. And I had my eyes locked. Wasn't looking at anybody else other than Dane Key there. After the first read was not there.
Is in the lead in the 4th quarter.
That was so nerve-wracking. Are you kidding me? Do not miss this extra
Lining up
point.
to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point
Get your
is
coffee,
good, and
whatever you're
every
drinking. We got a
point
football
counts.
game
It's
today
now
in
a
Texas.
4-point lead in the 4th. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
This will get the heart rate up, right?
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive. And
Oh, my.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute
Good
at a
job.
high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast.
Let's go, Big
Their
Blue.
defense
Come on.
right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to
Going
balance
Tampa 2.
all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
On the ground, it's Baxter.
Good
Getting
play.
that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26.
Okay. We've been playing, wow, this is a tough decision. We've been playing a lot of Tampa 2, but I'm doing it again. I'm showing men, we're running Tampa 2. We're going to press. We're going to play on the inside. Maybe a bad idea, but...
Looking to pass, it's Ewers. Pocket starts to collapse.
Yes! Crush the quarterback on that one. I did a little swill move and just drilled him as he's about to throw. That is a big-time play on defense. Great coverage. It was a risk. It was a risk. Pressing on a Tampa 2 there, if they break off, you're setting yourself for failure. Trying to make something happen. Yeah, because you're setting yourself up for failure because that slot receivers, that slot defensive back is going to come up. There's going to be a lot of room there to kind of beam it right over the cornerback's head there.
If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes
Should we chew clock?
Yes. By more than a field goal. Obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Why does our offensive coordinator have so many run plays?
What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
You know what? I'm proud of myself so far this game. Not doing anything crazy in high-pressure situations.
Great situations if I do throw it. Low risk, keep that clock moving, get a few first downs. And if I get a few first downs with that clock moving, I get the W and get out of here.
They want that clock to run. And it's loose. Well, the offense
Number 69 missed the block, but he picked up the football. You cannot fumble. Ball carrier, conservative. What are you doing?
I got to get the football off.
You got to be conservative.
Get that football back.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. To the ground to try to move the chains. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster.
Awesome
We go
job
for the
up
win?
front by this defensive line. Being so good
We don't
at
go.
point of
Wait,
attack,
did we go for it?
beating blocks,
Let's not get
beating
carried
some
away.
double teams that allows these linebackers
Blocking
to run free,
has not been great this
unencumbered to
game.
get to the football.
We need more run plays in our playbook. We don't have I formation. We have pistol, but I want I formation. But I just need to make a playbook.
A fairly short distance here toward
That's a
the
good
sidelines.
punt.
Not his best work. No return.
Not his
coming.
best
He'll
work.
call
That was a
for the
great
fair
punt.
catch.
Okay, so 2 minutes.
Here come the horns. They've got it
Let's go ahead and line up dime.
The last time we saw
Let's
this
not do
offense, we had to
too
look quick. It was a 3-and-out,
prevent.
Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get
Good
some
play.
first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Gonna be
They
2-minute
get him
warning.
down after he makes the catch. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to
You all
come
hanging
up
in there,
with a stop
YouTube?
to
What
close
a
this
tough,
thing
what a
out.
stressful game. What a hard-fought game. This is what you expect. This is what you expect.
Offense gets set for second
Cover
down.
4. This is gonna throw him off.
To the air, it's Ewers. Quick
Or
strike
not.
complete. He's run out of bounds, but he's
Okay.
got enough to move the sticks. This upset bid has been brewing.
Let's
since
show
the
cover
start of the
0
game, seemingly,
and
they
then
are
go
in
cover
a
4.
world of hurt at take this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You've taken control
Breakthrough.
of this football game. Jesse,
Number 3 has to step up on that.
Yeah, they've thrown caution to the wind in this game, right, David? I mean, they came in knowing they'd have to take some chances, and they'd have to be open and free, and it's worked to their advantage. Now's not the time to get tight if you're the underdog winning this game late.
Cover 4 drop is going to be the one. Just don't give up a big play.
He wants to throw.
We can't get any pressure. There it is. Let's go, Walker.
With the catch, it's Baxter.
Good job.
Quick feet, the acceleration,
Walker
the
had a
vision,
big
and he
time
wants his way
pressure
to the
there,
34.
almost a sack.
What a great job by the quarterback working through his progressions here. In a 2-minute situation, he doesn't force it down the field if it's not open. Check it down to your
Wynn's
back.
trying to get the
Let
fans
him go
fired
to
up
work
here in
when he comes
Texas.
up
What a
with
hit.
the
How did he get that throw off? That's insane. What?
Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. They're going to throw it again.
That's terrible pass rush. And what a great play, though. This coverage is going to lock them down. They can throw underneath, right? They can throw underneath all they want to. We're not worried about that.
More skilled players on more skilled players, more speed on the field to defend.
What a play!
Another incompletion
Again,
on third
number
down.
6.
Well,
Making
this
a
defense
big
has had
time
the QB's
play.
number all game
We are
long. One of
running
the
the
reasons why
same
is because
cover
this
4 drop.
quarterback, when he's on an island, he's winning
And
50-50
we
balls.
are gonna
He's not
press
letting
him.
anything get thrown over his head downfield. Great job in coverage, disguising what he's doing.
Get
and not
pressure on the
confusing.
quarterback. Get pressure. No pressure. Great coverage. Great coverage. Get pressure. Kentucky, what are you doing?
Makes a grab enough for the first. Not much of a fourth
Yeah,
down
if you give
gamble
him
when it's
45
that much of a
seconds,
sure
anybody
thing.
can
An
throw a
easy conversion
completion.
from this offense.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top.
We have one of the best defensive linemen in the game, Walker. Nobody could break through. I know it's only a 3-person rush, but still,
On first
wake
and
up.
10, trying to strike from the 15.
It's embarrassing.
Motion from the offense. Caught behind the line. It's Bond.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Operating in the red zone here on second
Come on.
down.
Come on. Make a play.
They'll try the run.
I see what you're trying to do, Texas.
I
see what you're trying to do. Should I call a timeout?
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill.
But what we're going to do
Run. Great job finishing with his pass.
is throw him off.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Back to throw, it's Ewers. Going for 6. Touchdown!
That was terrible coverage.
They've got the lead.
Maxwell Harrison is struggling terribly today.
Who can make those big plays? Who do you trust?
We're supposed to have 2 people over there, but Maxwell was men up on him, and that is a tough play. Maxwell is really struggling. Oh, no, that wasn't Maxwell. That was Hardaway. My bad. Sorry to blame you, Maxwell. That was Hardaway. Terrible coverage. It's all right. Shake it off. 55 seconds. There's plenty of game left. It's all because our team played great coverage. Our defensive backs played great coverage on that play. You allow 45 seconds, they're going to get a pass off. You have to break through. That was incredible pass protection, though. But what a throw and what a catch. Okay, plenty of time. The announcer said likely the game winner. Get out of here.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
This game is not over.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable.
Running toward the tape. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock as the offense moves closer.
Everybody remain calm. One play at a time.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. Going to try to get it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Quick timeout.
You got 3 timeouts? Some of you are getting worried. Ryan's not known for his clock management. Yeah, I am. You kidding?
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. To the air, it's Vandergriff. And they can't.
Brock, you have to make that throw. You've got to make that throw. Like, wake up, Brock.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Fires to the tight end.
Beautiful, beautiful. Come on.
Gets out of bounds. The clock can be
1 play at a time, everybody. 1 play at a time.
What a great individual effort here in this 2-minute situation. He makes the catch in the middle of the field. He knows he's got to find a way to stop the clock. The only way to do that is to get out of bounds. He uses his speed and his vision, and he's able to elude the defense to save some time.
Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy. And
looking at Brown for a touchdown.
Football in the future.
Looking to throw on 2nd
No,
down.
Jamori Macklin. That's a touchdown.
He caught it. Couldn't quite nudge it in.
What?
Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Offense will use a timeout. 19
How
seconds
close
left in
was
the game.
that? That's a touchdown. We can't risk challenging it. Right? We can't risk challenging it, but that, to me, that looked like a touchdown. How does Macklin did not even really need to dive to that one? I guess he underran. I guess we overthrow him slightly. What a read. You all know that was not my 2nd read. I'm looking at Brown and I'm looking at the tight end. That was my 3rd read. Very rarely will you see me, but the reason I saw it was because Dingle's coming across the middle, and I see that linebacker right there kind of cheat. So I'm going to throw it to Dingle here, but I see Macklin make a cut, and I'm like, that's a touchdown. Good read, but how is that not a... That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. Ball's over the end zone. Right there. Just barely. Look, that's a touchdown. Ball's over the pylon, right? Before the knee hits. Knee hits there. That's a touchdown. But we can't risk calling a timeout. They never call it. In this game, it never works. But to me, that's a touchdown. They should challenge. That should be reviewed anyways.
So now the opportunity to take the lead with a 1st and goal here. They'll try to get it in.
Touchdown, Kentucky! You never give up. You keep fighting. That's Kentucky football. Some of the best clock management and best play calling I've ever had in this video game.
Takes the lead.
Not only in this video game, in football game history.
I'm looking at you, defense.
I handled my nerves, right? That's been a big thing in this game.
Put this thing on ice and win it for me.
Calmed my nerves. Been trying to really focus. No telling life stories. What an incredible ball game. I cannot believe that read. My 3rd read. You all never, it's always 1-2 read. I hit the 3rd read there for the first time in the history of this series.
This kickoff unit has to stay in their
It's not
lane,
over.
create some field position, and hand it over to the defense.
It's not over. We play prevent.
He'll take a knee. It's a touchback.
We play
save
prevent.
every second he can as they try to put together this final drive.
Come on.
So now the Longhorns Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Pretty much down to cases here, David. They have to execute quickly to have a shot at the end.
And obviously, you want to do everything you can to make it as short a Hail Mary as possible, right? So try to get a chunk right here before you have to take Jesse that big shot to the end zone.
And you know they're already dialing up that shot play, right? Who has the best hands on offense? Who has the best size?
What a
Who can
play.
go up
He
high
dropped
for the
it.
football and win you this game.
This late in the game, fourth quarter, go time, we got to make plays. We got to go to those things that really, really work well. We can't waste too many more downs. I know it's third down coming up, but we got to put this thing in full throttle.
They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds.
They get one final
remaining
play.
to play. And the Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Lets it fly deep downfield. And that one's going to be incomplete. He was throwing for the touchdown, but just
They
couldn't
almost
get the
got
foot
that.
down inbounds.
Oh
You wanna talk about
my!
building confidence,
What a game!
coming through with
Kentucky!
clutch plays, making
Get
the winning
in there,
plays at the right
baby!
time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Welcome to the
Reed,
SEC,
maturity, experience
Texas.
matters, and this team has guys that
You've
have
never
played a lot of
experienced
snaps,
football
they've
like
seen
that.
A lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
That is the most stressful football game I have ever played. That is also the best football game I have ever played, offensively and defensively. Hey, firm handshakes to Texas. That was an incredible game they played. Wow, what a fight. And they fought to the very end. I cannot believe that comeback they had there. I did man coverage to switch it up for the zone, and Hardaway got beat. They threw a touchdown pass. 55 seconds left. This Kentucky team battled back, and I'm terrible in that part of the game. I've really been working on being a better passer, making better decisions, and that showed today against a really good Texas defense. Wow, that defense was good. And we had no points in the first or third quarters, but 14 in the second and fourth. That's insane. What a game. Texas played great. You know, Maxwell Harrison struggled today, but you know who gets game ball? Dunn. You better believe I didn't forget about Dunn. Dunn locked it down. He got the job done today in Texas. Incredible, incredible performance for this Kentucky team. I can't believe it. That's the first time I've beat Texas in this video game, and it was a hard-fought game to the very end. You all could probably see it on my face how nervous I was. I was trying to stay focused. I was trying to lock it in. 334 total offense for us. They had 367. You know the big part of that game? We won the turnover battle. We did not throw any interceptions, believe it or not. I made a good decision 95% of the time throwing, maybe 90, and got the job done. We don't take risk. That's my big strategy here for this Kentucky team in this Dynasty mode. We do not take risk. We win the turnover battle, and we win football games. We did have 2 penalties. Texas had no penalties. They were very disciplined. A 19 possession time. We controlled the clock. They had 12. That was just an incredible game. Wow, that was a hard-fought game. The heart rate was up there. 16 for 25 for Brock Vandegrift. 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. The game of the year for Brock. He was more than a game manager today. Wow. Way more than a game manager. Now, they did shut down the run. They shut down the run. That Texas team only allowed 2.5 yards per carry and 1.5 for Vandegrift, 4 for Sumo. They locked down the run game. Yeah, you know, Vandegrift is misleading because he did get sacked a lot. But, wow, receiving, who got it done? Dingle, 6 for 95, 1 touchdown. Just kept checking down, right? Checking down. Dane Key, 3 for 35, had a touchdown, an incredible touchdown that game. Now, Macklin should have had another touchdown. Had a touchdown, should have had 2 touchdowns. I think that's a touchdown. You all can tell me what your thoughts are. are on that one. He caught it and dove to the ground there. I think the ball was over by the time the knee touched based on the instant replay. It's dangerous to challenge that one, because keep in mind, if we challenge that, we lose a timeout. And then if we run that play and we don't get that touchdown, that could be a lost game. You all know how bad I am at clock management, and I need all the timeouts I can get. Sometimes I have them and don't call any. But Baron Brown, 35 yards, but you all realize he had one catch. This Texas coverage was really good. We have to give a lot of credit to that Texas team. They played a great football game. But we made plays when we needed to at the most key times. Second quarter and fourth quarter is when we made big plays. First and third, we did not. But Baron Brown got open. He made the decision to stay in front of the coverage. They were in zone, a cover 2 zone, and he stayed there. Brock Vandegrift throw on the run right up there to him. Brock makes a play. Brown makes a play and then jukes out a defender, runs up the field, gets out of bounds, and we have great field position with 45 seconds left in the game. You could argue that play for Baron Brown was the reason we won that game. There's a lot of reasons we won that game. Some great plays by Dunn. Dunn dominated today. He was on fire. Dunn had an interception. He had 2 stopped plays. He stopped the other team on third down twice. One was a really hard play. It was a screen, and he took on the blocker and came up and made the tackle. Amazing game by the junior from Bowling Green, Kentucky. Honestly, I give the game ball to Dunn 100%. There's a lot of people you could give it to today. 100%. I give it to the whole team. Our defense battled. They fought against a really good Texas team. Our offense fought against a really good Texas team. One thing I'll say, you all could see the difference in run blocking against that Texas front. Tennessee had a lot of injuries, and we played Tennessee in the last video and the FCS team. I almost forgot about that game. But against Tennessee, they had a lot of injuries. They did a pretty good job getting pressure, but we still got good press on that defensive front. Here against Texas, we could not really get a press. Wow. What a game. That was absolutely fantastic. Wow, that was nerve-wracking. So I'm going to pause the video, take a couple screenshots, and then, of course, we got recruiting, and we'll take a look at the road ahead. I can't believe it. That was the game of the year. Wow, that was a hard-fought game. Our team has so much heart this season. I am so proud of this Kentucky Wildcats football season. That was a true test, and we went into Texas and battled, going down the field with 55 seconds left, scoring a touchdown to win the game. And then our defense locked it down on prevent. Wow. This is an incredible season. This has been a lot of it. Being smart, winning the turnover battles, game management, running the clock, and playing good football, just smart football. Yeah, we made some mistakes early on, throwing some interceptions, but have been a lot better. And this game, it kind of all came together. We were challenged, we fought, we made good decisions, we threw it to open receivers. We didn't just try to force a throw just because it would have been a first down. On third and long, we didn't just try to automatically get the first down. We took the sack when we needed to. We did the short throws, and we punted it away. We just played some smart football, and that's what wins huge games. Sometimes, maybe not always. You got to have some big plays, and we did have some big plays today, but you all realize Texas came out. First play of the game, they read our blitz. They probably had that drew up all week in practice. They went after our best defensive player, Maxwell Harrison, who really struggled today. Maxwell struggled big time, but they do that 75-yard touchdown pass. Huge mistake. Maxwell just did not tackle. It was a two-hand touch there. He thought he was playing two-hand touch. So, what a game. Texas said welcome. Texas told Kentucky, welcome to Texas. And then Kentucky said, well, welcome to the SEC right back. What a game. Are you kidding me? Wow, that was stressful. We only have one game left in the season. You all realize what's at stake. We have one game against Louisville. And if we win it, we may be the #1 team in the nation. It is very possible. This has been a dream season. This is the best season I've had in the Dynasty mode so far. But that's mostly because in this series, I don't do 4 or 5 reads. When I play, outside this series, I play a lot like I do did at the beginning of this, or also like I do in the career mode series on the channel. And if you watch my Madden series, where I just kind of do about 5 or 6 reads and throw it right to the other team for a touchdown. But that doesn't cut it in this game. I've learned that quickly. And wow, what a win. What a win. 28-24, hard-fought win. Almost went into overtime, but we were able to score. Let's go into recruiting now and get some new recruits here for the Kentucky Wildcats. I'm on cloud 9 right now. I don't even know what to say. That was just incredible. And our recruiting class is looking really good. As we take a look at our team needs, though, I do think we need to take a look at that. So we need a QB. A halfback. We do need a halfback, but we do have Drayton coming in. Drayton will be the starter next year. Most likely, Drayton will be the starter next year. So we have a couple elusive backs coming into town that I've already signed. Quarterback, we have Ajayi coming into town next season. Could be our future quarterback. It's going to be interesting to see what their development is. I think they could be a really good quarterback, but it's going to be hard to know. So next year, of course, hopefully Vandergrift's not going to go pro. He's definitely going to stay. So we'll have him for another year, and then that'll give us a year to train Ajayi and maybe find a 5-star quarterback next season. Maybe there's a transfer quarterback as well we could get. Wide receiver, says we need 0. That's because Brown will be coming back, right? And Key will be coming back. Well, maybe. And Macklin will be coming back. So we still need to prep and probably get a couple receivers. We have targets. Dugan, Snead, and Skills. We need to get them because we want them to train. We want them to have a year to train, right? A year to improve. And maybe they step into the lineup. You never know. You never know. But yeah, wide receivers looking good. Tight end, we need 0, and I think we have 2 coming in. The 6'6" receiver from Lexington, right? Hodges there. And then the tight end, a Colton Sanders, 4-star vertical threat. Now, we don't really need a tight end, but we can always encourage a few to transfer. A left tackle, we don't. Well, it says we don't need him, but we got Paducci coming in, who's going to start right away, so we do need one. We could always use guards. We do need a guard. Maybe we can move a couple players. We have a lot of centers potential on the list. We need to lock one in. Big time. We got to get a center. So that's going to be key because next year we're in trouble because Cox will be out of here. He'll be out of here. He's a senior. No matter what, he'll be gone. We got a junior left guard who's not great, but maybe they really improve in the offseason. A right guard, we got the junior Burton, who will probably be coming back. And we don't have any guards scouted. So we need to go after some guards. We're going after centers now. We can always move centers to guards, though. Centers are usually really good converting to guards. And then right tackle, that's where Baducci's going to play. So Baducci, probably next season, Priceman will be the left tackle. And then Baducci will be the right tackle. We'll move him to right tackle. And definitely going to be the starting right tackle next season. Let's take a look at the defensive side. So we need guards on offense. Defensive ends, we're looking good. Well, we're looking good with our roster, but we're not. I thought we got a right end. We did. We got an end. Yeah, 5-star end. So left end, we have a Walker's going to go pro. Yeah, he's definitely going to go pro. Wow, we need another end. We could go transfer portal, though, We could look at the transfer portal for some ends. It looks like we're scouting a 3-star right here, power rusher. But we have Junior Sanders, who's going to play next year. But look at Robinson. Robinson is going to be really good. I think we can get the job done with Tim Rooks coming into town. I think we're fine at left end. We could go after a few. We got Kendricks coming in. Kendricks is from Lexington, Kentucky, right? I believe, but we got some good defensive tackles who could improve. Silver's probably going to stay. Hayes will be gone. A couple good freshmen. If they develop defensive tackle, we could be in good shape. Outside linebacker, we could always use. We do need some outside linebackers. Freshman Jay Smith II could be really good for this Kentucky team. And middle linebacker, wow, we need. We got Livings coming into town, a 4-star recruit, 5'11", 237. But wow, we need a middle linebacker, that's for sure. So guard, middle linebacker, right outside linebacker. We have a freshman 77 overall. We might be fine. We might be fine with this player right there, Godfrey. Yeah, I think we're going to be fine at outside linebacker because they're going to develop in the offseason. Dunn, the junior, good thing he's going to be back. Could always use cornerbacks. We have the 4-star Rowe coming into town next year, and we got Harrison who's going to go pro. He's had 10 interceptions. We could try to talk him out of it. Hardaway will probably be back. Dunn will probably be back. We need cornerbacks as well. So we do have the transfer portal, right? So we're going to have a lot of decisions to make here in the offseason. Afari will be coming back. But we need some safeties too. Well, we need a lot. Let's just go with that. So, yeah. But we have a lot coming in. Look at this recruiting class. What rank are we? One of my best recruiting classes in this video game. And we are 19th, 2 5-stars, 7 4-star. And we're going to continue to climb. Michigan has locked in no 5-stars yet. So, did we have anybody decide? I know. We still have these on the list. This one we just let go. Yeah, we're not keeping that one. I will remove these when we need more space later. But I've had people decommit to their main score. It's only happened once, but it can happen. And when it happens, it just brings a big smile to your face. So it's very rare, but I will leave these on a little bit longer. If we run out of space, I'll remove them, right? If we need it, we'll definitely remove them. So here we go. Bradley Higdon, athletic, agile type, 6'2", 294 pounds. This could be a guard, and we need guards. This could be the guard. They like us. We have 2 of their motivations. What's their deal breaker? Championship contender. Okay, so we don't know the 3rd yet. We could take a look at the swaying options. Let's go ahead and remove Sin the House. Speaking of I've talked about this a lot. So Sin the House is the best way early on to learn their motivations faster. At least that's what I've found. And then the other ones come into play because you can get more hours, right? So when you start to hard sell, you want to hard sell as soon as you can if you fit their categories, right? So when you fit their categories, you have the hard sell. You want to do that as soon as possible. And that's when these other categories come in. Because hours per player is huge. More hours per player, of course, you're going to get more influence and even more if they're in your pipeline. But early on the players, you want to learn their motivations quick and get to hard sell, especially 5-star recruits, you Sin the House. So it is not the same as... some people have said that Sin the House is the same as doing contact friends and family, DM player, and search social media. It's like doing everything. It's not. So if you just search social media, DM player, and contact friends, you will unlock motivations much slower than you would if you Sin the House on that player. So yes, influence-wise, there's not a big difference. But if you're talking about to unlock more motivations quicker, Sin the House is the way to go. It's a great combination of influence and... Now, if you really want to learn the motivations and gain more influence, you're going to Sin the House and you're going to add other categories like search social media, DM player, if you have your scouting coaching abilities improved and you have more hours. You see, on this player, we have 65 hours unlocked. So let's go to hard sell. I'm going to see if there's anything that has championship contender and program tradition and how many have it. So this one has it. That is football influencer, pro potential. We don't really fit there, but that will change this season. So that is the only one that has championship contender and program tradition, I believe. Yes. No, now I am going to hard sell on it for A-, C, and B-. I'm still going to hard sell. The C is a question mark, right? But I'm still going to hard sell. And then we're going to contact friends and family as well. Put 65 hours on them. He likes us anyways, and I think that's going to really help us. We're going to schedule a visit at Louisville. Oh, competitive visit. That's not good. That is not good. Out there in the top 5. We'll have the off-season recruiting as well. Schedule a visit. But the good news is if we beat Louisville, that competitive visit is not going to be a big deal, because if we win, we're going to get 2. That 1 influence is going to cancel it out a little bit. Or we might be better off just not inviting them, honestly. Yeah, we might be better off not. Because we have another center. Who's coming into town? Paul Chabera, a gym center, and we definitely want them. We started the hard sell, and it's working beautifully. But we're competing with Oklahoma. That's going to be a close battle. That is going to be a close battle. So they're coming into town to Louisville, and then they won't go to the other school until the week after. The problem here is that's 5 pipeline. So that's in their pipeline. All these other teams have the pipeline influence. We do not. This is going to be a tough one to land, but this is a 5-star talent center. But so is this one. So is this one. And wow, that's too dangerous to mess. We can't mess up the scouting. We can't invite this one to visit. The other one we need to lock in. We have to beat Louisville. We have to. So then we have another gym centers. We had a great scouting right now. So we're battling with LSU right now for this center. How many motivations? We have 3. Look, sending the house worked beautifully. We got lucky. Sometimes you get lucky, right? Sending the house and 65 hours spent. We got a little lucky. Hats off to Jerry. Those of you that don't know, Jerry here does a lot of work for the Kentucky recruiting as well. So Jerry, the assistant to the assistant defensive coordinator. Ryan Gamer's agent on the channel. He does a lot. So we have their perfect pitch, which is going to be right here, coach's favorite. And we fit beautifully into what they want. And then we're going to contact friends and family as well. 65 hours. We got to lock in a center. These are huge. Imagine, here's the thing. If we lock in all of these centers, do you all realize that a center can change the guard and play really well? We have a great offensive line if we pull this off. And then Matthew Horn, a gym athlete. Is this another center? Possibly. I mean, we could play them anywhere, right? That's the beautiful thing about athletes. And we're beating UCLA. You can never have too many offensive linemen, everybody. Never. What is their coach prestige? Look at this. We have coach prestige and conference prestige. Now, proximity to home is an F. So, you have to make a decision. Are you still going to sell to this player? And that's tough. It's you're taking a risk, right? You're taking a risk. And they're a great player. Wow. Great strength, 91 strength. Good blocker. This is tough. Oh, we can't sell anyways. Okay, never mind. It's not. We don't even have to think about it yet. We make that decision the next week. Let's just. We'll just keep doing that. We'll make the decision next week. Can we schedule a visit to this one? No, why not? Oh, they're not in top 5 yet. Okay. We can schedule a visit to the center. But there's so much competition. We can't do that. We can't risk it. We don't want to turn off that center, this center right here. And that's the one we're battling with the other scores very closely. Now, do they have a visit? They do not have a visit with LSU yet, so that's good. Higdon does not have a visit anywhere else, so we're fine. They have not got a visit yet, so we don't have to panic. We don't have to panic yet. So Rashard Dugans loves us. This is a 6'2 receiver with 95 speed, 95 acceleration. And he won't play as a freshman, but all these receivers, keep in mind, are going to continue to develop and be ready for the next year. So what we're going to do, we are going to, well, let's see. We have their perfect pitch, but Do we fit? No, not really. See, this is an example. We have a B, B+, and C. This is an example where you might... We're making good progress. This is one where you probably just keep sending the house. You don't change anything up. Are they coming into town against Louisville? They are. Yeah, I don't think it's smart to do anything. Let's just keep sending the house. They really like our school, and they're probably going to go. Now, we are competing with Notre Dame here for Paul Snead. 5'11", 195, 94 speed, 93 acceleration. A very good receiver. We did do the hard sell. Did it work? It is working. Look, we're gaining almost as much as Notre Dame. The problem is Notre Dame has the pipeline boost. We do not. They have a 2 pipeline tier, and they're always going to influence boost because of that. What we have to hope for is they don't have their visit till 16. They already visited with us. We got to hope that we continue to hard sell them each and every week, and we'll be set. Because look, we match perfectly. A-, A+, and A with their perfect pitch. I think we're good. And then we got Ben Scales. We are leading 96 speed on this receiver here. Oh my. That is a great receiver. I forgot that we had added these. Their championship contender is their deal breaker. We still have 3 question marks. We don't know their perfect pitch. Well, not technically, but we can look. Let's see. Do we know their perfect pitch? So it has to include championship contender and pro potential. Now, although our pro potential is not high, if it can't be that one. It's either conference prestige. That's it. It's conference prestige. Okay. It's the perfect pitch. A+ conference prestige. That's huge. Sunday bound. Let's do it. Hard sell on Sunday bound. And we'll go ahead and put DM player as well. That way we max out at 50 hours for this player. And then schedule a visit. No, we can't. Another receiver's coming into town. Okay. We don't schedule. Do they have any other schedules? They do not. We're fine. They still got plenty of time before they make their decision. This is the 3-star, really 4-star talent center. And centers rotate very good to guards in the offseason with position changes. Do we schedule a visit? No, we can't with the center, right? So we have 2 of their motivations. Their deal breaker is coach prestige, so we already had that one. We could see, because we do need to start to hard sell on this player if we can. Let's take a look. It has to include coach prestige and conference. It's not this one, because proximity to home is not a motivation for this player. So it has to include coach prestige, conference. It could be that one, athletic facilities. That's prove yourself. Let's check. Coach prestige, conference prestige. That's the only other one. We're getting lucky. We are getting lucky. Our scouting team here at Kentucky, you legends. Way to send the house. So we're going to hard sell. Very good pitch for this player. And we're going to contact friends and family too. And we put a lot of centers on the list, right? Which is fine. Centers really move good to guard is what I found. Like a lot of times centers are better at guard in the position changes at the end of the year. So that's why I'm fine with going after these centers. We already have them scouted. We don't have to go after more guards. We can just change positions. Look at this. We could look, just real quick, we could take a look at the prospect list and take a look at the best available offensive guards from any state. Lock by rank. Right guard, Sahara. We are not in their list. They are early on. Wait, are they from Kentucky? It's in our pipeline? Why are we not scouting this player? Please be a gem. Please be a gem, a late recruit. Imagine. And a 3-star. Yeah, we're probably just going to go for centers outside this. Okay. Moment of truth. Please be good. Please be good. Don't be a bust. They are not a bust. Now the question is 68 speed. Let's take a look at this one compared to the center. Strength 93. Strength 92. Awareness is 66. This awareness is better. Run block power is the same. Pass block power, center's better. Impact blocking, the center's better. Acceleration, the center's better. Okay, we go after Caesar. We don't really need it. We can just move centers to right guards. You just go for the... What I find in this game, we do have the pipeline advantage. We might still go for this player. But centers and guards, they transition very well. Especially centers. Centers transition very well to guards. So if you have too many centers, we have a lot of them right now. We just change their positions and they're going to run with it. This is going to be an instant starter probably right here. We have some great talent here in this recruiting class. Draft class. Until I'm used to Madden, right? Not a draft class. But the question becomes, do we need to spend time in this? Because remember, we have cornerbacks we need. We have some linebackers. We got plenty of offensive linemen. So I'm not going to do it. But here, what I'm going to do, since we're making good progress on this player, big time progress, and we're not even in their pipeline, we're going to keep sending the house. We're going to add some more hours. We can have 65. Let's max it out. Because they're going to be a really good player. We've got such great talent in this recruiting class. Okay, so that's the offense front. Offense, I think we're set. In my opinion, I think offense we're set. I don't even think we need to scout these right now. I know I added them onto my list earlier. It's a power rusher, 6'5". Are we on their list? We're number 3. They're about to go. We're not going to scout them. We're number 3. We're number 3. This is a receiving back. We don't need them. Marvin Blackwell, 6'1", 203 pounds. We're 3 on their list. 3-star. They're a physical wide receiver. No. I'm not sure why I added them to the list, honestly. That's probably just adding different positions. So now what we need to do, we need to go to... Let's look at defensive ends first. Or maybe cornerbacks. Wow, do we need cornerbacks. We're going to go any state. And by rank, we've got one of them. We've got the pretty high ranked cornerback there. The number 15th cornerback in the nation. There has to be some sleepers here, right? Maybe this one. Slot tendency. We can add them to the list. We could also sort by interest. A lot of 2-stars. There's a couple 3-star. They could be sleepers. They're in top 5. They're in top 8. Got to add them to the list. There's a lot of potential sleepers here. I'm not looking for 2-star talent or 2-star sleepers. We could also go after them in the transfer portal. We need to keep that in mind. Okay, so now we go to safety. And we go any state and interest. Well, let's go top first. Let's go by rank. Are they open? What? Addington, welcome to the Kentucky recruiting class. Yeah, we're going up against some big time schools there, that's for sure. Oklahoma City, we're definitely not in their pipeline. We're not in the other one's pipeline either. Here's a pipeline. 4-star. 4 pipeline tier. We're 7th on their list. Please don't be a bust. Please don't be a bust. Moment of truth, right? Who else are we in the pipeline right here? That's because Ryan Gamer's pipeline is Central Florida. Look. We have a coach pipeline 3 now for Central Florida. It's not Kentucky's pipeline, but that's Ryan Gamer's pipeline. A strong safety. Let's take a look. Not a lot. Not a whole lot, but we could possibly move positions around and get a strong safety. Afari is going to stay another year, though, right? The strong safety position. Yeah. No way he's going pro. There's no way, right? So we need to develop one. So we do need to make sure we could move a cornerback. We don't have a lot of cornerbacks. Tough decisions to make, right? This is what I love about this game. You know, That's why I leave the scouting in here. For one, you all may learn something, and you all also may learn what not to do. But also, I love to watch it myself, and that's why I don't cut it out. I personally love the scouting. And this is a player we're second on the list. They're in the top 8, and they're in our pipeline. Big time. 756 ranked. I'm looking at, we're 3 on their list. They have a lot of interest here. That's a 2-star, though. We're right up there. We could check them out. Doesn't hurt. And middle linebacker was the one we need, right? Is that right? Wait, it's a bust? Our linebacker we have coming in is a bust? I forgot about that. That's really bad. That's a 3-star talent. 3-star talent. Now, we could look at the junior college. They're going to come in as a senior, right? And what I find is junior college players actually come in better. If they're a 3-star, but they come in actually a little bit higher than that. And pipeline is fine. We need to look at better talent. Let's go any state. Look at best overall talent. We did get a good linebacker, but he's not really. We're 5th on the list for PJ. We could always scout him. We're in their pipeline. That's a bust. It looks like we did recruit middle linebackers. One thing I want them to add on this screen, they need to add a percent scouted on the top here so that you know the players you've actually scouted. You know when they're a bust or a gem, they show up here, but you don't know your percent scout. I want to know my percent scout of that player. Like, add it. I want it like right on the very left or something. Right next to interest. Percent scout. That way you know it's a player you've already scouted, because I don't know about you all, but I can't remember everybody's names. How could you? Now, we need a linebacker as well, outside linebackers. Let's take a look. Just looking at any state, best overall talent. We have 2 open spots before we start taking a look at them. A junior college transfer in our pipeline. Let's take a look. Run stopper. Another junior college. They would come in as a junior. They could be really good. I'm telling you all. Don't sleep on the junior college players. Don't sleep on them. They may surprise you. So first off, I think we need to scout these free safeties. Let's move these all the way down. And yeah, we're probably going to remove them. But I don't know. I have a feeling that we took down Georgia this year. I have a feeling one of these recruits is going to change at the last minute from their verbal commit and go to Kentucky after they see us win the SEC championship, after they see us lead the Kentucky Wildcats on a national championship run. I think they're going to turn around. I really do. Let's organize this by 4-star first. And that's all of them. Okay. Get lucky, please. This is a free safety that could be huge. Not a gem, but I do think we go after him. Because they're not going to start next year. We have to keep that in mind. Please be good. Please be a gem. Come on. They're still really good, though. 2 very solid free safeties right here. I would like a little more speed, but I want to go ahead and I offered him a scholarship. I'm going to go ahead and not send the house. I'm going to contact friends and family with both of these players. Which other one should we scout a little bit? Cornerback. Which cornerback seems to be the best? Slot tendency. Who has the coolest name? Dallas Everett. Emmanuel Asher. Emmanuel Wade. Charles Wilds. I'm going to go with Emmanuel Asher. Slot cornerback from Ohio. We're in their pipeline. Sounds like a really cool name. 88 speed, that's not ideal. So we are not going to do anything. So we're just going to scout this other one, see the speed. Emmanuel Wade. Well, this is stay tuned for next week, right? For see how those recruiting results go. We'll go ahead and move them up a little bit since we scouted them. This recruiting class is great. I'm very excited about this one. We have a lot of good talent. We're filling in a lot of holes. We have a lot of potential offensive linemen that can have their positions changed. We're winning the recruiting battles. This has been not only a dream season, a dream recruiting class. 2 5-stars? Are you kidding me? That is so hard to do. I've had multiple seasons in this game. In my other dynasties I'm doing for fun, well, I don't land any 5-star recruits. I've had 2 seasons in a row where we don't get any 5 stars. It's heartbreaking. Georgia always sweeps in and steals those 5 stars. I'm telling you, they frustrate me so much. Let's go ahead and advance the week here and see the weekly recap and the prospect results. Come on. Come on. Let's have some new commits. And we do not. But we're second on that center. Wow, we dropped big time. That's not ideal. So we might want to back out of that one and spend our hours elsewhere. I don't think we're going to win that one. Wow, we dropped big time. Proximity to home is, I think, the big thing on that one. Cornerback Everett, at least we're in the top 3. Barely. We're number 1 for that center. That's huge. 4-star gym center. This is a 4-star gym too. I want them so bad. Do you all think there's a way we can maybe sway them? I don't know. It might be worth the risk to try to sway them. I don't know if we have enough time left before they make their decision. We are still ranked 5. We didn't move up, but we have the huge matchup. Always the last game of the season, the Governor's Cup, Kentucky versus Louisville. We are looking to crush the Louisville Cardinals today. They're sitting 5-6 on the season. They're 4-4 in the ACC. We're sitting 11-0, 8-0 in the SEC. What an incredible game that was last week. I mean, wow, what a series. Thank you all so much for all the support on this series. We only have a little bit left in this first season. So, well, no, never mind. I forgot. We got SEC championship. We got all the college football playoff games. We're going to win it all, right? Going with confidence. Let's take a look at the college football playoff prediction. So we are predicted to win the SEC, and we're predicted to get the 3rd seed. Miami's undefeated. They're 3. Oregon's undefeated. They're 1. Utah is winning the conference, but they're sitting 10 ranked on the season, but they are winning the conference. So the top 4 highest ranked conference winners get automatically in first round bye in the new college football playoff format. But at the top left, you have Alabama. Syracuse really surprises me. You have UCF, against Oklahoma State. You have Ohio State versus Old Dominion in there. And then Michigan and Colorado at the bottom left. Colorado is the 12th seed right now, 7-4. Michigan is the 2nd seed, or 2nd in the nation. They're 5th seed right now because they're not winning the Big Ten. They're not winning the Big Ten. That's actually really surprising, but the Big Ten is really tough, right? It is extremely tough, but so there you have it. That's the playoff predictions right now at this point. So our bowl games will be college football playoff games. You'll love to see it. Did we have a player of the week? We did not. It would have popped up. The conference standings is beautiful to look at, isn't it? Kentucky and Alabama. Georgia dropped 4 games. I mean, in the SEC, the schedule is so tough, though. Like, you're gonna have seasons like this. It's just so competitive, and even more competitive now with Texas and Oklahoma. Texas first season in the SEC, they're 3-4 in the conference. Oklahoma is 4-3 in the conference, 5 in the SEC. I love this game. This Dynasty is one of my favorite series on the channel. I am having a blast. I know these videos are long, but this was an exciting one. So if y'all got some enjoyment, be sure to click that like button. It really helps these videos, and I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe for more, and your all's positive, encouraging comments, and just getting into this career mode universe across the channel, across all the sports. It means so much. I always love to see the comments across all the sports, talking about how Ryan is the head coach, and he's also crushing baseballs at the same times, leading the Reds to the World Series, having a dream season in MLB The Show 24. But we have 6 different sports games going on at the same time right now. 2 for college football, so 7 different series. Of course, we have this Dynasty mode. We have a Road to Glory with Ryan Gamer's brother, Rhett Gamer. the quarterback for the Minnesota Golden Gophers, and that series has been a blast. Be sure you check it out. But I greatly appreciate all the support. You know, going forward, I'm trying to do the Dynasty Mode videos every other day, but these videos take a long time. They take a long time to make, they take a long time to edit, a long time to process on YouTube. This series takes a long time, so going forward, I'm gonna have to try. I don't know if I can keep up with every other day. I'm gonna try that for as long as I can, but likely it's gonna change to a couple times a week, just because it takes a lot of time for these Dynasty Mode series. These videos take longer than any other videos on the series to produce and make. So that's why it means so much when you all drop a like, because that really helps these videos, and I greatly appreciate it. So thank you for the support. I will see you in the final game of the season. Kentucky at home against their rivals, the Louisville Cardinals, the battle in Kentucky for the Governor's Cup. I'll see you in the next episode. As always, have a fantastic day, everybody.